You are now entering the intergalactic realm.
Welcome back to Intergalactic Ramble. This is my second time doing this intro. This is basically the number one podcast in the entire world.
All the dimensions and galaxies.
Facts.
Who are we?
We are Lauren.
And Hugo.
Facts.
Baby.
Yeah.
Welcome.
So because Tim Cook, CEO of Apple, is such a bitch, we have had very many technical difficulties, and this is our second time doing this intro. And you know what? Second time's the charm is what they say. So I could feel
I sure fucking hope so. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut Tim Cook's cock with a little children's
Okay,
scissor.
so anyways, yeah, me too.
Today we're diving very deep into our mussies.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the MBTI tests, personality tests?
Yeah, that's what we did. We took the quizzes, and it before going into it, I had no idea what MBTI was. I just, like, people were obsessed with them, so I was like, oh, okay, like, I'll do it. It told me things about myself that even I didn't know about myself, and it was jarring, to say the least.
It'll do that to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're actually very similar, but also we're not.
No, because we'll get into that. We'll get after our weekly check-in.
Yeah.
I just want to say real quick that I found a new hobby. This hobby of mine is applying to high-end jobs and internships within the entertainment and fashion industry, getting the interviews, doing the interviews, and then never accepting the job.
Listen, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. Like, I
And
got to pay the
sometimes
bills.
what you got to do, you're just manifesting.
Like, today I woke up from an email from Saint Laurent, and they said, "Hi Lauren, would you be interested at," because I was like, they were hiring for a press intern, and I made up a resume. Half of it was not real, the other half was real. But I just added.
But
a
what's
little
the
stuff
job?
just press, like, so like social media management and like dealing with
press.
the press.
I don't need more press.
Lauren's don't need no press. So like I'm gonna do the video interview. They also think I'm based in Manhattan, but I'm not. All of these places think I'm based in Manhattan.
It doesn't matter,
Yeah,
does it?
because
No.
because my soul is in Manhattan. I left it there
Yeah,
last time.
same.
It didn't come back home with me after
Not at
our
all.
trip there.
Haven't truly been happy since.
No,
That's for sure.
same. Yeah.
And I've been also enjoying the same hobby, actually, applying for
Awesome.
jobs and things that are maybe a little too close to the sun.
Yeah,
But you know,
it's
you gotta
fine.
try your luck.
Yeah. And you know what? One day you will wake up with that golden email in your inbox, and
Exactly.
it's like all worth it. All that lying and deceiving and
Except that's the thing. I gotta learn from you because I am not lying on my resume, and I have to start.
no, because that's one of my biggest hobbies is lying. Because
Same.
Because
I just
why
have to
not?
incorporate that energy.
because nobody knows
professionally.
that you're lying,
Exactly.
and that's the
That's a
fun
great
part.
point, and it's true.
It's like only you're in on the lie.
This is actually, I read this is one of the traces of your personality.
Sick. Do we want to? So like,
Wait, first of all, can we do just a quick roll call?
a roll call?
Yeah, a roll call, because I want to call all the sexy beasts with the biggest, juiciest mussies out there.
What?
Oh, yeah, they're present. They're watching. Our watchers and listeners, they're beautiful, and they have the biggest mussies.
No,
And they're
because it's
funny.
just-
The
no,
comments have
because
been
it's
making
just
me
like-
laugh.
Because it's just like, what do you mean? Like, what? Why'd you say that?
I wanted to interact with our audience and be like,
But
hey.
like this, but like
And
this is an interaction enough. Them watching us, them having the pleasure of watching us.
That's true, but I wanted to interact directly with them and bring them
Okay.
into.
So that had nothing to do with anything.
Yeah, but that's not my fucking business. I was interacting
Yeah.
with the audience. It had
Okay.
to do with everything. 'Cause
Okay.
they're my everything.
Okay. They're not my everything. Just kidding, you are.
Clearly.
Okay, so are we good? Do we want to get into MBTI?
We can get into the MBTI.
Baby, let's do it.
Let's do it. I'm looking at my
so-
phone because this is where I'm getting all my info.
Okay, I have all my notes on my phone.
Because I only know
on my
about my
laptop.
own personality type, but since the camera is on, my brain sometimes completely shuts off and I forget everything.
No, it literally does. And you need to work on that. Because you're going to be behind the camera like your entire life because like we're bound to be like famous and stuff.
Yeah, but I was made to be behind the camera, like maybe singing. So.
Oh, okay. Talking isn't your strong
Yeah,
point.
no, not at all.
Okay. Anyways, so do you want to go ahead and tell well, first of all, going into the quiz, I tried to answer each question as quickly as possible and not overthink it. Mm-hmm. So like the first answer that I was like, okay, this is it. The questions were...
You should be honest when you're doing the test because otherwise it's not going to be accurate.
Yeah. I felt so I am an INTJ.
And I am an INFJ.
INFJ. So basically, we are the same things. We're architects, which are very type A people. And
I'm an advocate.
An advocate?
You're an architect, yeah.
Oh, okay. So, interesting. So this is what it said about friendships for mine. Real quick, I just want to get into it. In friendships, architects are looking for an intellectual equal as much as anything else. These personalities crave mental stimulation. That's a mussy stimulation. And
Exactly.
they can become bored by anyone who can't keep up with their working minds. That is literally us, Hugo.
It is.
I feel like nobody could keep up with my mind. Like you're the only person, and that is like mussies.
My description for friendships is almost the exact same thing. It's like you're really good by yourself because your mind is so hyperactive that you could genuinely be alone and happy.
Yeah.
So you only want people who you can have deep connections with.
Facts.
And that can be like talking about the deepest, darkest shit in the world, or like the merging just
or like,
the
oh wow,
merging of it.
shitballs, Britney Spears.
Exactly. Wow, fuck shitballs, eh?
Hey, holy fuck balls. Anyways, we love you, Britney Spears.
Yeah, but the biggest difference between our personality types.
Yeah.
Because you're
INTJ and you're an INFJ.
So basically, the F is like for intuitive.
F is for friends who do stuff together. We're friends.
Yeah. And feeling, F is for feeling. So basically, my personality type is more about like the emotion.
Yeah.
So like gut feelings, emotion, all that. And you're more logical and rational.
Yeah. So like we're pretty much the same, but you have a softer and more caring heart, and I am a stone cold slab of coal.
You see, but that's the thing. The INFJs, I actually found out today, there's two types.
We crave love.
I don't very much.
I don't know.
There's like turbulent INFJs and assertive INFJs, and I'm an assertive one.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm not like very emotionally attached to really anything.
Interesting.
And I don't really like, if I were an INFJ which means turbulent, it means I'm a little bit more impacted by my surroundings, like emotionally, like I need more reassurance and all that.
Yes.
And I'm not that. So I'm just living in my own world and being like laid back and chilling.
Yeah. It's like scary how accurate these were. Like, so the definition of mine, an INTJ, it said that these personalities can be both the boldest of dreamers and the bitterest of pessimists. Okay. And when it comes to being a pessimist, I have some experience in that. And when it comes to being a dreamer, a bold dreamer, are you kidding me? I texted Hugo the other night that if I die not a celebrity, I will have lived on this rotted planet Earth for nothing. That's how much of a dreamer I am, is that I believe good things are coming to me.
Also, you kind of made it already. Like, you're like pretty much more than halfway there, I think. You have an audience.
Yeah.
You're working on your things, and you're making shit happen, and you're gonna make more shit happen.
I
But
guess you
also, what do you define as a celebrity? This has nothing to do with the personality type, but it's an
when
interesting
I
question.
say celebrity, I mean like if I am not Zendaya level of famous by the time I die, I will
Right.
want to off myself. I will jump off a bridge. Because that's like what I crave. Like I just crave it. I want the attention. I'm attention seeker. I want it. And yeah.
I'm a attention seeker.
But like I also don't want to be famous just to be famous and have attention. I want it because, like I will I enjoy being an entertainer, and that's why I want to be so good at
You like
entertaining.
creating things and connecting with people.
Yeah, and actually the thing about architects, let me read right here. This scientifical word paragraph. I don't know what I'm saying. Architects believe that through willpower and intelligence, they can achieve even the most challenging of goals. But they may be cynical about human nature more generally, assuming that most people are lazy, unimaginative, or simply doomed to mediocrity. And that is so true. I look at normal people.
I think that's true.
I walk around the grocery store and I'm like, what a plebeian. What a plebeian. You are just not on my level.
And you know what? Good for you. You're not hurting anyone when you're just thinking that. Now, if you were saying that to people's faces, now that would be a problem.
Yes. Yeah.
But I think that's okay, and it's healthy, in fact.
To think you're better than everyone?
Yeah, I wish I had more of that mindset. I have the opposite of that mindset.
Like, see, this is literally me just coming out as a total self-conceited person, but I'm like justifying it because the MBTI test told me it was true. You know?
Sure.
It also said that I could be single-minded with little patience for frivolity, distractions, or idle gossip, which the gossip part is not true because I love some gossip, you know? And it said I'm sharp-witted and darkly funny, which is also true.
Yeah, it's very true. Yeah.
Who are like some famous INFJs?
So I read a little bit about like our types together because I was like, I mean, there's so much about these personality types. And I looked both of ours together and it's like because we are like, I'm a male and you're a female.
That's true. That is true.
In our personality types, we don't really conform to the societal norms of like I'm not a man who's like, I need to be a manly man and I'm the alpha baby. And you're also not like just all society's like ideologies of being feminine.
Oh, so you're saying I look like a man?
No, I read this article said.
Oh, so
that,
the
like,
article is trying to tell me that. I'm just kidding. No, yeah.
I am going to throw this mic to South Carolina, Lauren.
No.
North Carolina.
I literally live in North Carolina, so.
Yeah, but I'm going to throw it to south and it's going to make it up to north.
The wind will take it.
Yeah.
So no, that's very true. We're basically just like so different and cool.
We're very quirky, unique, and we just don't really relate. And I'm making fun of it, but this is like one of the like saddest parts of my personality type, which apparently it's the most rare. The rarest.
No, yeah, mine was like also like 3%.
Yeah, yours is one of the rarest. Mine is the rarest.
Oh, okay.
So like it makes up for 1 to 3% of the world's population. And the amount of man is like 0.4 with this personality type.
That's crazy.
So it's very normal to feel alienated with checks out.
Personality.
Let's check it out.
Wait, yeah. See what? Okay, wait. But first,
I'm gonna look it up.
Well, actually, wait. Who are some famous because on the test it tells you like famous people who are your personality type. Who were?
Oh my fucking god! My personality type is the best people that have ever lived and the worst people that have ever crossed the earth.
The way mine is it's just the worst people.
Wait, Harry is me but extroverted. ENFJ.
Oh my god! See, that makes sense.
I'm pretty much Harry Styles if like
I'm gonna become one of those.
Confirmed.
Yeah. So he's gonna like email you today and ask you to be on his tour.
Yeah, he's gonna be my golden email
The way I fear,
for
like,
sure.
as we've gotten more into this conversation, that I'm going to be one of those people that have my MBTI in my, like, social media bios. INTJ.
The way I've had to strain myself for years to not do that.
INTJ, Capricorn.
Because you know what? Ultimately, I'm not, INFJs are not very social, but we can pretend to be social.
And you're
And
so good
we
at
can,
it.
yeah, we're very good at pretending. But I have
See-
the social battery of like a bean.
Yeah.
And
beans have like tiny little, like, social batteries.
but they
Like,
have
have you ever, like,
incredible
talked
lives.
to a bean?
Yeah. I talk and I flick my bean every day. I have a bean right here, a bean tattoo on my finger, and it's my
You
lucky
actually
bean.
do. You actually do. Did you watch Jimmy Neutron as a kid?
Yes.
Wasn't one of them, like, there was something with, like, a lima bean? Like, Carl or something? He was like, lima bean.
I don't remember because I watched it in Portuguese, and I think lima bean
El
is
lima
a different
beano.
thing. First of all, that's
Was that-
Spanish.
Okay.
But it's not. It's not Spanish at all. Lima beano.
Well, no, bean in Spanish is, what's frijoles?
Frijole is it's bean. Frijoles fritos.
Encanto. I watched that movie 3 times in the past 3 days. Anyways, we'll get into that in Media Rex. But back to the MBTIs.
The
We just
personality, the people that have the same
Oh.
personality type.
Yeah.
Mine is Martin Luther King,
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Nelson Mandela.
Sick.
Okay. Marie Kondo, weirdly enough, do not have one single thing that, like,
Makes you think.
I'm not
that-
organized at all.
Okay.
Lady Gaga. She's
nice.
also an assertive INFJ, I think.
Okay.
Morgan Freeman.
Oh my God, so many iconic people.
Goat.
Who?
Do you know this? He's a composer and writer.
Go.
Maybe I'm probably saying it wrong. Jon Snow from Game of Thrones.
Okay, sick.
And you know who else? Jesus Christ and Osama
Jesus
bin
Christ,
Laden.
Wait, how did they know Jesus Christ's MBTI?
They went back. They asked him.
Okay, true. They prayed to him, and he was like, "I am an INFJ."
INFJ, baby.
And Bin Laden.
And bin Laden.
Okay.
Yes.
So interesting.
Yeah.
Mine are actually, like, made me want to die and then be reborn as anything other than an MBTI. So let me start out with the good ones.
As a INF.
What did
INTJ.
what did I just say? IMBTI.
MBTI.
I mean,
You don't want to have a personality. That's what you just said.
No, I don't. Okay. Anyways, so these are, like, the good ones. Katniss Everdeen.
Okay.
So that's the best one, explaining how bad it's gonna get. Jay-Z, Chia, Rihanna, Good Girls Gone Bad. Chia. And those are the only 2 good ones. And
Give us some more.
The 2 most prominent ones were, and let me preface this by this, like, I want to jump off a cliff as I say this, Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg.
Lauren.
And the sad part is, like, I could see why. Is because, like, Elon Musk gets on my last nerve. Like, he tries to be, like, his little memes that he posts, like, what are you doing? Like, and then Mark
the other
Zuckerberg
day
is a
on
robot.
Reddit, you know how Reddit, like, suggests subreddits to you? I still don't know how to use Reddit, but
Yeah, I love
sometimes
Reddit,
it
but I have no
suggests-
idea. I usually just use it to go on the IBS forum so I could wallow in IBS digestive pity with the other Redditors. We're just like, life sucks. I can't take a shit. And I'm like, yeah, same.
So, like, sometimes, at least mine suggests new subreddits and, like, just weird, like, posts. And there was this picture, and it was, like, on the meme subreddit, which, like, what? And it was all the billionaires, like, most of the billionaires in the world. And shocker, they were all white. not all billionaires are white, but it was like a magazine cover.
Rihanna.
She wasn't there. Neither Oprah or any person of color.
I guarantee you, like the people running the Reddit meme page have no idea who Rihanna even is.
It was
Mark
Zuckerberg.
Zuckercock.
Mike Zuckercock.
Mark Zuckercock.
It was Elon Musk. And it was like the rest was also just
Elon
white
Muskie.
people. And I commented like, as a white person, I hate white people. And it wasn't the right audience because I got like just downvotes, and everyone's like, I don't get what you're trying to say. Why are you're being racist to your own race? And I'm like, let me just delete my fucking comment because I don't even have the time to do this today.
Hugo, like Reddit is not the place
and
to.
Also, Elon Musk, like they were all sitting, and Elon Musk was standing in a desk, like so. You know the emoji? He was literally like this. He was like this.
Elon Musk, I don't even want to give his name anymore. Press. He just, like, what are you doing? You are a grown man, first of all.
And making Neuralinks. Have you heard about that? Do you want a Neuralink?
They put the chip in your brain?
Yeah, I want my mussy to be, like, taken and I want them to record my mussy because that can, like, record memories. And replay memories. How cool is that?
Okay. Elon Musk, you may be onto something with the Neuralink, the Mussy Link.
Okay,
Wait,
but
we
here's
should
where
create the Mussy Link, and then we could, and then
that's
Jussie.
Lauren. Business idea. Mussy Link is gonna be like a Neuralink, but it connects to your downward parts, and it's another sex toy.
Shut
product.
the fuck up.
It's gonna change the world.
So like. That is literally, is that not just...
But, like, that could work because you could, like... Oh, but I guess you could do that with the Neuralink. I was going to say, you could, like, replay your best, like, experiences.
That is literally just the mind, Hugo. Like, you just, like...
No, but it's not because...
Why does everything have to relate to sex for you?
It doesn't. I just think about business. And I have a very successful business of
Elon Musk.
Sex toys.
Who are you, Elon Musk? What if Elon Musk?
No, I don't exploit my employees. They all get paid very fairly.
What if Elon Musk came out with a sex toy?
I would simply have to kill myself and die. And then I would have to ask everyone in my city to come and step on my dead body.
To come?
Yes, because that's the purpose of my life. That's my sex toy. They would have to come, and then after they're done, because that's nasty, they would have to come and step on my dead body.
Okay, yeah, no. Could we like, what have we been talking about?
I don't want a Neuralink because Neuralinks actually, like, you could transfer your memories onto a robot. Like that's what he wants to do, and that's where I draw the line.
Hey, can we get into the romantic? Like, what did it say about you romantically? This is what it said about me romantically.
Okay, let me find it.
It said, and I can't stress this enough, it said in bold letters, romantically, architects are clueless. It said architects' relentless rationality can lead them to be frustrated by romance, especially in the early stages of a relationship. They may struggle to understand what's going on and how to behave. And if their relationships fall apart for a reason they don't understand, they can become cynical about matters of the heart, even questioning the importance of love and connection. And this was a dig at me personally.
That's interesting.
They were out to really just call me out. It was a personal attack, and it is so true. Because, like, it's like the second, like, a relationship doesn't go your way, it's like, okay, so love doesn't exist. And that's...
No, don't think like that. Life's too short. Just smile and let it out.
Hello?
Mine is kind of similar. It's like we think of romance and this, I hate this because I really wish I want to be a slut. I want to be a whore.
No, me too.
I want
so badly
to, but I can't. My person, like, literally, I cannot, like, even have anything as superficial as you can think it without having a deep emotional connection with someone and without seeing things going the long haul. So this immediately, because I know about maybe 6-7 people, cuts my opportunities to like 0.1. And yeah, it's just
Part of me,
also INFJs usually don't like to, it comes down to like fearing the rejection of romance
yeah.
so much that we don't like to take the first step.
Yeah.
I think that's a universal INFJ thing.
I mean, I
And
can
so we
relate to that.
sort of demonstrate it with acts of service, which is also how we like to feel love, I think.
That's like, man, these are so deep. Part of me wants to like, after when I move to New York City, like just like have like a year of like being a big fat slut, because like I need to make up for like not even holding
all the lost time
for
and the pandemic,
for not even holding a hand. I've never even held a hand, and we have talked about that on this podcast. I need to like make up for that, and then so figure that's like the ages of like 23 and a half to 24 and a half, I'll be a slut, and then I'll like have caught up with everybody, and I'll be ready. I'll be in the same par as people my age looking for like a real like relationship.
right?
Because I don't want my first relationship to be a serious one and then my only relationship ever. Are you kidding? There's so many people out there. I need to experience them. I feel attacked by the MBTI results. I feel like
I get it, but I think your personality type, at least what I read about it, it's like you're very blunt and to the point. But and
Emily
that
Blunt.
can
Put the blunt. Emily Blunt. That's Nicki Minaj.
and that makes you sometimes seem like you're cold, but you're not. And that's the thing. That's everything I read about your personality type. It's like they have this exterior, but their interior is actually very sweet and caring.
Yeah.
And it is. It's
Yeah.
true. But I feel like
Yeah, every person I've ever met has like eventually told me, like when I first met you, I thought you were just like a bitch and hated me. And I was like, yeah, I might have, but it's just like how I come across.
yeah. But I don't think you come across as cold at all.
Well, it's because like people I like and get along with, I don't come across cold, obviously.
Yeah. And yeah.
Like if I know you well enough, I'll let my mussy just be so exposed and vulnerable.
Yeah. Yeah. But like the thing about the long haul, for me, it applies to really any type of, like, it can be a friendship, it can be a relationship, any type of, even a work thing. I want to do it only if it's for the long haul.
I guess I'm like that. Like, who wouldn't want like a relationship for the long? Like, why would you want a friend?
A very
in your life
big part
only
of
for, like, a
people.
couple years?
People just want superfluous things all the time. Relationships,
Very
friendships, things.
interesting.
We're basically moved by like we have our own values, and that's at the core of everything we do. And you're a little bit more, you know what, if something is going to be uncomfortable or whatever, but it's going to get me there faster, I'll take that road. And I'll be like, oh, I can't take that road because that's going to happen, that's going to suck, and that might happen, and that might hurt me or someone else.
That is very much, yes. That's very much you and very much me. It also said that architects have they create unrealistic fantasies in their mind about like what they want.
What type of fantasies?
What they want their sexual.
Right. So
Yeah.
the mussy link.
Yeah. Well, goddamn. I guess you had a good idea there. Because we got a good they create like unrealistic fantasies about whether it be like people, their lives, their current lives, and it's actually based on nothing. I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm just saying that is
So tell me about
that's
yourself.
real for me. No, that's gonna be me in my Saint Laurent interview. So my MBTI, and they're gonna be like, you're hired. No, but like the fantasies in my mind is because I grew up like addicted to books and movies, and that's why.
Yeah.
And I'm still like that.
Yeah.
And I let those influence me so much.
Also, I want to give some context of why Bin Laden is like And also Hitler. I think I saw that Hitler was also like an
My
INFJ.
God.
And I want to give some
Let's dig deep
context
into that.
because INFJs, like usually INFJs have like a little bit of a rough upbringing, which story checks out. But if you
I've heard of
if you
the rough
become
upbringing.
mentally unhealthy as an INFJ, because we tend to be very focused and like value oriented, it can go the wrong
Yes.
and it goes the wrong way. It will go the wrong way very much. So
That is literally what happened to Jesus. Like, he just wanted to live his life, and then he was nailed to a cross.
he just wanted to
Nice.
like be the vibe of the century, and he you know,
And he was punished for being a Jew.
yeah.
That's racism. Wait, that has a lot of layers because
That's like I have so much to say
Actually,
about that.
I'm
I'm
not
not even
even
gonna
gonna-
start.
yeah, let me not start because it will come out the wrong way. And I love you, Jesus.
I'm not religious.
Father, Son, and House of Gucci.
Now that I can get behind.
That I can get behind Lady Gaga's House of Gucci accent.
What about like careers? Did you say anything like specific about careers?
I thought you were gonna say what about Korea, and I was like, I wonder what Kim Jong Un's MBTI is.
Let's look it up.
I bet
Look it
he's
up.
definitely an architect. That motherfucker is definitely an architect or a whatever we are. I had a dream the other night that I keyed Charli and Dixie D'aMelio's car, and I
You
was
peed?
canceled all over. Keyed it,
Oh,
like keyed, and I was canceled. Literally, not even on the internet, but like also in real life. And I would like walk outside my door, and people would like be like, "Fuck you," and then the dream ended, but it was like really. So what is
so his personality type is
I'm scared.
ISFP.
The way I have no idea what any of these letters mean.
Me?
I just know
Neither.
that
I only know about
just
my
know
own personality.
same, and that's pretty
And I was-
INTJ, INFJ of us.
I was gonna say like, oh, he's an SFP, like
SPF.
that one.
He's an SPF 30.
I'm friends with Lady Gaga.
Well, yeah, I know. She literally sat next to us in the House of Gucci premiere.
Yeah,
She invited us.
and she
Well, she invited you, and you invited me. Unfortunately, we're not like super super close, but like we're like kind of friends, me and her.
no, we're all gonna become like we're gonna have a collective merchant.
Well, she's gonna be the next guest on the podcast.
Okay,
on
we
our
actually
podcast.
have so many guests coming up. Lady Gaga, Doja
Doja Cat.
Cat,
Hello. Zendaya.
Hunter Schafer as well.
Yes,
We're gonna joint
Brittany
podcast with
Broski.
Hunter Schafer and Lord.
because she's the funniest person. Yeah, and Lord. Yeah,
And
God, we have so many fun things coming up.
that's all you get for now.
So, anyways, those were our MBTIs. I hope
Yeah,
you had
I feel like
such
we're being a little too self-indulgent.
Yeah,
with
me
this.
too.
Like we're talking a
I
lot
feel-
about ourselves, and you know what? I kind of hate talking about myself.
I love it.
I know you do. You can keep
Yeah.
talking about your personality type if you want.
No, there's nothing more to say. I basically just exposed the bare bones of my inner workings of my mussy, and I don't really actually like it. I feel like vulnerable.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I actually I learned stuff about you. Although, like, I kind of learned all I needed to know the 9 days of living with you.
What did you learn?
I just learned that we are literally, like, kind of the same person, and that you are mentally unhinged, but also have a very good head on your shoulder and very high aspirations in life that I believe you will attain.
Oh my God! That was so nice.
I know, I was being a
Trying
little
to make me cry, woman.
I was being pretty serious there.
Thank you. I'm blushing. And
Are you gonna say something nice about me?
yeah, I mean, literally, we do
I'm
be
just
the
kidding.
same person.
No,
It's
we
like-
are. It's
crazy.
scary.
And very much the same with you. It was really
Thank you
cool.
so much.
Like
It was
and
so
you know what I
cool.
read about when I tried searching for our personality types, and like in work situations and all of that, it was saying that we might not work very well together because we both like want to do things that move us, so we kind of want to be in control. And I was like, I've never like collaborated with someone on this level, and I think we fit very well. Like, because I think you also like to have control, but we each have control, and we like to have control of different things.
That is very true. That's why we have made it to episode 17 of this Godforsaken podcast. Somehow. That's over 4 months.
Yeah. I'm very proud of us.
Me too.
Very, very proud of us.
Me too. This was us just like sucking our own cocks for 40 minutes.
It was.
You know what? It is what it is.
It is what it is. And sometimes you have to do that.
Yeah. Until you get the mussy link. And then you can just imagine it. Anyways. So those are MBTIs. Media Rex.
Media Rex. Yeah.
Do you want to go first? Or
I watched the movie. This is a very indie movie. I don't know if you might be familiar with it.
I might have heard.
I watched The Matrix.
Interesting. I think I've heard of it, but I don't know really what
there's
it's
like
about.
machines in it, and they think, and it's kind of green. And actually,
I saw your.
Did you see my
Letterboxd review?
Yeah, no. We're gonna bleep that. We're gonna bleep the word Letterboxd every time I say it with my mouth, because I don't want anyone to follow me on Letterboxd.
Okay. Okay.
I use Letterboxd because I thought I was a private account, but I'm not. That's not possible.
No, it's because I forced you to use it.
Yeah, and I kind of like it, but like follow me on other places. I like.
Oh, that's interesting because I love having people look at my reviews. Because I know everybody cares and is waiting at the edge of their seat to see what I think of the next movie that I watch.
I just use Letterboxd to piss off everyone that uses Letterboxd. I think that's
yeah. But anyways, you watched The Matrix. I hated it.
And when I was watching it, I was like, y'all are being dramatic. Like,
it's not that good.
Yeah, it's not that deep. And let's say this is all a simulation. What's like, and I'll kill myself. What's the problem? You know, like you can chill. Not everything
honestly,
has to
I'd
be
be
about
so
being the one and saving the world. But also, I watched a bunch of YouTube videos explaining it, and there's a lot of metaphors and hidden meanings and things.
Well,
and I really appreciate it.
The directors are trans.
Yeah, and I think the whole
so it's like a metaphor.
And Matrix experience.
A lot of people say.
It's a metaphor for being trans, which is really interesting.
Which, when you think of it, when you look at it in that lens, it's
really cool. That's why I gave it 4 stars.
Interesting. I gave it 2.
Yeah, you did. But you also gave 2 or 2.5 stars to Burlesque, the best movie ever made in recorded human history.
Okay. Sorry.
Burlesque is my school of rock.
Yeah, but School of Rock is everybody's School of Rock. Everybody loves School of Rock.
I had never heard of that movie before you mentioned it.
But you loved it.
I don't think it's true.
Did you like it? Yes or no?
Yeah, but it's not Burlesque.
Interesting.
It doesn't have Christina Aguilera.
Okay. Whatever, but it has young Michael Jackson. Miranda Cosgrove. I love iCarly.
And
other Rex?
That's it.
Okay, cool. My Recs are also short this week. The movie Encanto. Oh my God, Hugo. Like, I decided to watch it because I wanted something just like really nice and like happy vibes. I've watched it 3 times in the past 3 days. I know.
3 times?
Yeah, like it doesn't get old. Like it is my new comfort movie. We don't talk about Bruno. I've been listening to it for a month, but now that I actually saw it on the screen, it's even better of a song than I thought. I know every word.
Have you watched Coco?
Do you want me to sing it?
Yes, please. Please do.
We don't talk about Bruno, no. It was our wedding, it was our wedding, we were getting ready, and there wasn't a cloud in the sky. No clouds allowed in the sky. Bruno walks in with a mischievous grin, thunder. You're telling the story, or am I? And then I learned this Spanish word, mi vida.
You already knew that.
He said, I'm sorry, mi vida, go on. What
You
does that
already
mean?
knew mi vida, because that thing that you say in Spanish, mi Dios es tan grande y poderoso. You throw vida in there also. Because when I
Mi
asked Lauren,
vida? Does mi vida mean my life?
yes.
Oh my God, the way I am literally Latina. No, I'm kidding. Anyways, Encanto and actually Mafiosa by Nati Peluso. Nati Peluso?
Oh my God.
Hugo wrecked that wreck to me.
Yeah, I was
And the
gonna
music
say that,
video?
but then I'm like, I already recommended Nati Peluso like 3 weeks.
Yeah, you did, but I'm a Latina.
So I'll still recommend her everything she's ever done. Voy a ser mafiosa, la maravilla. Yeah. And you know what?
good.
Yeba came out with like some live recordings, and they're on, I think, both YouTube and Spotify. And it's called Live at Electric Lady, and it's a bunch of Yeba songs live, and it's like a transcendental experience.
Yeah.
I love her, and I love you, and I love you watching. Thank you.
Same.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Comment
So
your
much.
MBTIs below. I'm actually curious. Like, I'm actually
Yes,
dead ass want to know what you guys are.
If you have not taken the test, do it, and let's find out, because we must all like have the same mental
Have
like,
emergencies.
disorders. And
Yeah, we all definitely are all mentally deranged in similar ways.
yeah.
Anyways, we'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much for watching. We love you so
Thank
much.
you for being our friends. We're gonna piss and come
We
back
don't
later
talk
again.
about Bruno, no. Mwah. We don't talk about Bruno.
You are now entering the intergalactic realm.